Hi,
Hi,
I'm back.
I'm Dabman.
He he is. Ah, there we go. Mouth is my mouth tracking is not quite working yet, but I'm here.
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Hi,
All
Junie.
right.
Hi, Shane.
Hello, hello, hello. And that is on.
Meta's just here. Yep, Meta's in chat too.
Hello, everybody. It's been a bit. I'm back from brain surgery. I lived, and
He did live.
that's it. And now we're doing this. Iggy will read for me because I had brain surgery.
Meta wants to know if he should be in voice chat or no, or
Maybe
what?
for the trial.
Yeah, for communication purposes, but no spoilers. I trust you're able to get plenty of rest. Good. I thought we might take a moment to ponder our next steps and perhaps reflect on our recent journey. We have heard this music before. Okay. I must admit my thoughts often drift to the Mist Continent and our stay in Treno. It was heartening to see the Milala prosper despite the odds, and my own flesh and blood strive in that levin-wracked landscape. Sphene was eager to restore diplomatic relations, and I have no doubt that Alexandria will provide much-needed support for their neighbor. I too shall do everything I can to aid my home away from home, my wonderful, welcoming family included. For the time being, though, I'd say we've accomplished all within our power. Suppose that just leaves the matter of preservation's research. It is yet unclear how Calyx learned the techniques he used to summon his dark primal. And there is likewise much that remains unknown about the key. Let us hope that Shale's efforts bear more fruit. Can you hear me? Shale and I have been reviewing the decrypted files and have uncovered some intriguing details. Would you care to join us? We'll be with you right away. Excellent. Shale seems rather eager to speak with you all. Come and find us in the Deutero lab when you're ready. Uncanny timing indeed. Let us make for the containment complex. I just had a thought. So, in Heaven's Ward, we go to Kurthus, which is balls fucking cold. And in Evercold, we're going somewhere that's balls fucking cold.
But I think the Evercold is from the dying of the reflections.
No, it is. I'm not saying it like we're going back to Kurthus. It's more so a matter of this was the realm. This was the realm reborn. Yeah, this was the realm reborn of this next section, and it feels like they're trying to harken back to Heaven's Word.
That I don't know. That seems a little
thematically.
Bit too on. That seems a little bit too on the nose. It'll be like in the third one we go back to Japan, and in the fourth one we go to an entirely different world, and then in the fifth one we blow up the current world. And then wait a minute.
Wait. Hello, Roxas.
Hello.
And I also agree with you, Shane. I like colder weather. I haven't seen any dragons in the Evercold trailer though, but the main race of that game appears of that expansion appears to be the blanking Aura, which were introduced in Heaven's Ward.
Given that all the data is stored within an electro device, Shale's expertise has proven invaluable. What up, Shale? Thanks for the resub.
Thank you for the resub.
Ah, you're just in time for a progress
I just realized
report.
it's 358 for Roxas'
The decryption is finally complete. As we suspected, the data represents a partial record of preservation's research documents. A quick scan of the files, however, failed to turn up the information Y'shtola was after.
Indeed. No mention of the Ascians, or primal summoning techniques for that matter. While Calyx doubtless received instruction from someone possessed of such knowledge, there was naught to identify this benevolent mentor. I am, however, pleased to say that we found several reports concerning the key.
We know the key is used to open paths between worlds, and was a treasured relic of the Milala. And just as the Milala were unable to return after reaching the Mist Continent, so too was Preservation unable to gain a mastery of the prize which had passed into their possession. The data suggests that a particular formula or procedure is required. A process which Calyx appears to have understood to some degree. Yet the key proved fickle. Perfectly replicating conditions was no guarantee of success. And even when they did manage to generate a modest portal, the destination was never the one they expected. The reports practically screamed their frustration, describing the experience as being
this whole
dragged
expansion
around
is
by a
kind of based
traveler
with
picking
9.
roads without rhyme or
Roxas.
reason. Serves them right, I say.
Oh,
After
that
much
makes
trial
perfect
and
sense.
error, Preservation began to experiment with external actuation devices for the key. Striving to maintain a stable pathway to a chosen location, they conceived of the technology that forms the gate to the Golden City.
So, their tribulations ultimately afforded them control of the key, albeit in a limited capacity, which, of course, explains why they were able to instruct Zoralja in its use,
Well, he sounds back to normal.
thus enabling the unprecedented feat of transferring
His throat isn't
Everkeep
blasted
and its
out by
environs
singing
to the
Wicked.
source. After the endless
Dancing through
fiend took the key
life,
unto
down
herself,
at the
she opened
deep,
pathways to
because
other
that is
reflections
what we
in her
come
hunt
to.
for ether, did she not?
Don't talk during the movie.
The Milala merely used it to facilitate their exodus.
You
To
started it.
think what the key has now wrought in different hands.
For all we know, the actuation device augmented the key's power beyond its intended scope. Were your goal to plunder whole worlds of their ether, a tool designed to simply transfer people would likely be insufficient.
Shale, I don't suppose you would be able to remove the actuation device.
The machine made for that very purpose is still functional, thankfully. It shouldn't be a problem.
What do you think? We don't even know how the key works. If the device is somehow interfering or amplifying its capabilities, I believe we ought to remove it.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Know the baseline first.
Give me a moment.
Don't worry, Meta. The new theme song will happen too. Oh, it just clips through it. Forbidden martini glass.
If you say.
My word.
just gonna see explosion.
Ishtola?
Oh.
This is the first time I've beheld the key in all its unobscured glory. The sheer density is extraordinary. 'Tis akin to the structures we saw beneath the Tempest.
Yes. This was what Azim made.
The ornamentation is reminiscent of Amarot.
Have you noticed anything since the key has been in your possession?
This whole time you mentioned nothing about the Azim thing.
It's not quite white auracite.
It reminds me of Azim's crystal.
Yeah.
You're suggesting the key has some connection with Azim?
No, the key was
A
suggesting
plausible
it.
theory, although one we are yet unequipped to prove.
My apologies.
Left the ringer on.
Hello?
I don't think
Yes,
white auracite was
this is
ever
Cryo
twisty.
speaking.
I think it had the same shape as the grapes.
That was Ojika with a message for us.
An urgent matter?
I'm not altogether sure. Tataru requires our counsel, and hoped to call upon us in person at the Baldessian Annex.
Oh
Though
yay, we finally get to talk
disappointed
to
we were not
Tataru
present,
again.
She appeared content to wait until our travels brought us back to Sharlayan, insisting that it did not merit our immediate summons. Her tone suggested otherwise, however, and Ojika felt compelled to contact us directly.
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the Sot.
Mayhap.
You'd best go. Though I'll not deny that I'll be sad to see you leave.
Oh, Shale. I can't even begin to thank you for all you've done. We will be forever indebted to you and your Oblivion colleagues.
The debt is ours. We'll never forget the sacrifices you've made for us, for Alexandria. In the meantime, I shall keep sifting through the data. You'll hear as soon as I find anything of note.
Actually, I should like to stay here a little longer, if you don't mind.
You are most welcome.
And might I borrow the key for a while? I wish to study it further. With the utmost care, I assure you.
Well then, shall we be off?
Just don't lick it like
Ojika
a
will be expecting
lamp,
us.
a Himalayan rock salt lamp or something. Stola does, in fact, need to figure out how to use that key to get to her BF.
So are they taking a boat and we're using the Aetheryte, or are we all just Aetheryting over there?
So, like, in canon, not everyone necessarily has the amount of... Ooh, motherfucking trail to the heavens. Heaven's Ward. God damn it.
I think you're reading too much into it.
I'm just saying, it echoes. It's like a poem. It rhymes.
Yeah, I think it'd be really bad form if they're like, we're just gonna do the whole cycle all over again.
I mean, they're not gonna do the whole cycle over again. They're just... It's like a fun little hee-hoo. You know?
Crazy.
Anyway, right. There's in lore, there's something. It might be called anima, it might be called something else that you use for teleporting, and not everyone has vast quantities of it. And we are some of the people who do have large quantities of it. So some people do, in fact, need to go by boat. Where'd you go?
Oh, you just went right in. Okay.
Welcome back, and what a pleasure to see you too, Katja. Thank you for contacting us. We came as soon as we could. Of course.
We're gonna wait for the trial to over that.
Or the dungeon if it comes first, whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, it felt prudent given how troubled Tataru was. Your concern is much appreciated. As so happens, we'd reached a convenient juncture in our investigation. Shiel and Yashola have matters well in hand, leaving us free to make this trip. That's a relief to hear. Let me fetch Tataru for you. Take a moment to relax in the main hall. I'm sure you're all still fatigued from your journey. Or it could also be that, like, in-universe, we do actually travel by sea. We get a little tiny version of the map here to show the whole world.
Huh. Oh yeah.
Only now is it beginning to feel like we've actually returned. Such fun memories within these four walls, says Kryle. Graha. Given how frequently Tataru is away on business these days, it's a small miracle we're all in the same place at the same time.
Planning your next journey?
Oh no, just reminiscing. Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to Tural.
Are you glad you did?
As if you need ask. Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us. He intimated that you were rather concerned. Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return. Have you not seen them?
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures. It was only once they departed for Garlemord that the rumors came to my attention. Rather alarmingly, void-sent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star. I was reluctant to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend with.
That's not good.
But earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea. It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures. For a blessing, most nations have managed to keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deeper connection to the void. Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in danger.
A deeper connection to the void. Garlemald is the home of the Reapers, is it not?
Mach.
It is. Alphano and Alizé were there when the trouble began, and have since sent word that the situation has taken a dreadful turn.
I mean, we just dealt with Voids and stuff just before going to Tyrrell, so...
In a year, they're still living in a subway.
Thus concludes the abridged account of our time in Tyrrell. Now I shall leave you with the words of the late Dawn servant, Galul Jajar. Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship. A notion that rings true for Eorzeans no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliolal.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding. It's up to all of us to forge new bonds, together.
Memories of Shibruk Bibi'll return.
Thank you for sharing your tale. Better they hear it firsthand than endure my clumsy retelling. Your words give me hope that we might achieve something similar here in Garlemald.
We all have the capacity to affect change. Our time in Tyrrell taught us that much. And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliolal.
Thank you. But are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
Sir!
Lapis Manalis is overrun with void scent. We've sustained heavy civilian casualties.
What?
Team Squadron reporting in. We're under attack. Void scent appeared out of nowhere and ambushed us during a routine inspection. Damn it. Is that another Fisher? Oh no, no, no! Ah!
My comrades are under attack. We have to do something.
There's no time to lose! Come on!
The Garlean community is ill-equipped to defend themselves against such a threat. Even with the
No rest for the righteous, Dominette.
Contingent, they face daunting odds.
We shall leave for Garlemald immediately.
Thank you. I was able to contact Thancred and Urianger too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
I guess we're getting the band back together again.
Yeah, they gotta make sure we have enough people that we could shuffle around a whole group. No, not Wrath of the Righteous. No rest for the righteous is just what they say in this game.
Anyway.
Taru. I've been told often when Alizé have withdrawn to Tertium to request aid on the front lines. They seem intent on rejoining the battle once reinforcements are ready, but I'll tell them to wait till you arrive. Give me... Yeah, Pathfinder joke. I see. Graha wears a pensive expression. And just like that, we find ourselves faced with another emergency. Fortunately, there is yet time for us to make a difference. Let's make haste for Tertium.
$1,500.
Inflation is even affecting the video game world. What the hell?
Oh, they actually got their winter clothes back. Except for the twins who changed into their normal clothes.
They were in the other ones beforehand. Oh, it's because they're combat ready now. Alphino, sup? Oh, you made it in time.
You picked a frosty spot for a reunion.
Tataru sent word that you were coming. Full glad am I to see you all. Though I'm afraid this is no time for pleasantries. Planar fissures have opened up across Garlemald, inundating the region with void scent. As far as we can ascertain, there are 2 focal points of their assault. The Ilzabard contingent are combating the threat in Lapis Manalis. Although they have suffered casualties, they appear to have the upper hand.
As well they should. The many talented Uldan thaumaturges among them should be more than capable of closing any fissures they encounter.
I was about to comment on that.
Which leaves the second focal point, the Clutium. Eulus and the Garlean community are attempting to mount a counterattack, but are struggling to cope with the sheer number of Voidsent. They've fallen back to the north of the Imperial Palace. Can you lend your aid in securing the area?
With your blessing, I would tend to the wounded returning from battle.
Of course, Kryl. Thank you. The quickest route from here to the front is via the train tracks. Once we arrive, we can support the Garlean forces as we make for the fissure in the munitions factory.
She's a conjurer first, Metazyne.
Okay, how do we want to do this?
Well, we're gonna need party members.
Boy, I wish I could target the person in front of me.
Metazyne, where'd you go? Oh, the zone is instanced. I see. You technically don't need it since we're going to be going into the party, but jump into voice for communication purposes. Okay, so what's our group setup, by the way?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
note that. Okay, so as I was saying earlier, the problem is I'm only geared as a warrior, so if I'm going to be in here, I have to be the tank.
Yeah,
if it's 750, I can heal or dips.
I switched to DPS.
And technically also, it doesn't matter because we're going in as a 4-stack.
Oh, really?
So we can ignore minimum item levels as a 4-stack. And roll restrictions as well.
But then we're suboptimal.
Yeah,
Cool, let's join in as blue mages. This will go great.
That's like 30 levels too low.
Yeah, that is physically impossible.
We'll just pull one group every 10 minutes so we can explode on them.
No.
It'll be a 6-hour stream.
It might be anyway. Anyway, here we go.
All right, I'm all set. I forgot it was pronounced Clutium. I pronounced it Clitium this whole time.
We're doing 2 healers. Oops.
Oh.
All right, 1 minute.
Do we want to cancel and switch?
Yeah, but we're going to watch the cutscene to get in first.
Sure.
If you want to heal, I can go Reaper. Because I feel like that'll be thematic.
Oh, and enjoy the music.
Brand.
Oh, good. The girl mold theme again.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a sucker for good piano music.
Duty finder.
Jumping out.
Everybody leave.
It always reminds me.
Yeah, because I was in the other instance, so you couldn't see what job I was.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it fixed.
Yeah,
should be good.
It reminds me of the music from Celeste, like Reach for the Summit.
It's just a Tower of Babel theme again.
Dibs on any maiming gear immediately to upgrade stuff, and striking gear.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Joke's on you, I'm gonna be passing.
I can't wait until 8.0 when apparently it'll just use the highest level gear we have for everything.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Could be very nice. Oh right, Blood Buddy.
I do love how this is introduced.
Go ahead.
With, oh, we received a message. Is it urgent? Nah.
I was gonna make a joke about the queue time taking forever because we're all gay guys, so we can't find a split.
Can't find it even with a roadmap and directions.
Well, especially in the Fatberg community, there's an extra challenge. Okay, and by communication purposes, I'm guessing you don't want us telling you about boss mechanics till after we've seen it at least once, right?
Yeah, correct. Don't tell us anything until we've asked for it.
I'll just let the next bot be a surprise.
Yes.
Abiotic factor rules apply.
Yeah. You let someone stand on the exploding barrel the first time because it's funny.
Yeah.
All the visitants brought their copy of Persona.
Can you believe that Persona 1 was on the PS1?
Yeah.
Yep.
I found that out today and it blew my mind.
And a better version of it was on the PSP.
Imagine the PSP actually getting good games. Shocking.
There are a lot of good
PSP got good games.
Yeah,
I know,
PSP
I
actually had a bunch of them.
I'm being facetious.
Yeah. No, you're thinking about the Vita. Hey everyone, Vita means life.
I'm actually blanking. Which one was first, the Vita or the PSP?
PSP was first. Vita came second.
That's ironic, because you think the first one would have the worst games.
Take care of the fisher.
The fuck is that?
It's got legs.
It's got legs.
It's one of the flying eye things merged with Garlean Scorpion.
It's a scorpion tank and an Araman.
It's some kind of
hilarious.
like StarCraft-looking enemy.
Straight up, I know that. You know that motherfucker. Ooh. My item level's a little low, so I'm kind of getting hit with the spice.
Yeah, I was wondering why your health was a little bit lower than the rest.
Ah.
Oh, nice dodge, Iggy.
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
Don't move. Ah, shit. Auto attacks count.
Yep.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way, too.
Don't forget to sheath your weapon.
I turn away from the boss.
You hit in 360 degrees.
Oh, well then I step away from the boss. I don't know, whatever it is, it worked for me. Yeah, I haven't seen the motion tracker mechanic in a long while.
Well, not since like the Scorpion tanks with Garlemald Scorpion tanks. Yeah, it kind of checks out.
I appreciate the little check mark he gives.
Yeah.
You got an A. Good job.
As far as I can tell, the direction the Petrifying Beam finishes on is random.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nicely done.
There we are. Oh, they're on top of the loop.
Casting. I'll read it.
Yeah, it's up to 765.
Yeah, more or less. Willow.
Ooh, Willow's in chat. Hello.
Yeah.
This guy is the guy from Crystal Tower Raid Void segment. I don't think so. What if you run back to the motion tracker after? Oh, good question.
It is Mantisar Angus or whatever the hell's model for the eye.
Oh, in the World of Darkness.
Yeah.
Good question. Yeah, with the motion tracker, what happens if you run back into the motion tracker? I presume you get tossed up.
When you said Void with things, I was like, wait, are you confusing Crystal Tower with the Sky Pirates? And it's like, oh, wait, right, World of Darkness. aiming and healing.
Come on, man.
Wait, why do I only have 5 targets on me? Somebody's not with the party. Or are there only 5 ads in this bowl?
It's only 5. That group is just those pair of spider things.
I'm always paranoid about somebody pulling off me, getting off one of the healers. Because then I'm not doing my job.
I don't think we are capable of pulling anything off you.
Well, no, I mean, like, in case I didn't bonk somebody with my AoE while I'm sprinting fast.
Yeah, that's the only time, really, is if people don't get bonked.
I'm not going to be one of those face-pulling tanks. Okay.
That's my job.
That's why it takes so long in dungeons. No, actually I have no idea how it goes.
You do pretty good.
I personally face pull bosses.
No, that's literally what Tomahawk is for.
Yeah, Tomahawk or Onslaught just to charge it.
Do one and then the other. Hey, big boy!
Oh,
Short!
Big boy.
Big Mamma Jamma. Ripples
Big
of
friend.
Doom.
Oh, now that buff in Pilgrim Traverse makes sense.
Running around at the speed of sound.
Basic vomit. Oh, this is like Cucullin. This is base form Cucullin.
When did we fight Cucullin?
Void Arc.
Several times.
No, yeah, wait, this is straight up Cucullin's 12 model, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to look that up after this dungeon, because I did Void Arc. I'm drawing a blank.
He's like the second boss or something. He's like I am pestilence and bullshit.
Is that in the first 24-man, second, or third?
The first of Heaven's Ward.
I forgot he did it twice.
I'm gonna die.
Well, then stay out of the AoE.
My bad.
Meta, how dare.
Heal me.
Just body weight exorcism. You're going to have to remember that one. And that is what Shake It Off is for. Oh, right, you're both melee dips, so you make sure his back is exposed.
Yes, please. Barf.
No, that guy's in Spaceballs.
Though he is a Mog.
Oh, man, did you even think about that? Healing and... Oh, wait, Scouting, that's Viper.
Scouting
Jay,
is
do you need
Viper.
On Willow in chat, flashbacks to DBZ Abridged World's Strongest movie.
Yeah.
Which part?
Oh no, with Blub Blub.
What's now the evil and violent and maim the elderly?
Of course, they can all feel pain. It's so cold.
Oh no. Goku just getting through all the flesh. Ew, 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 ew.
That was a good one.
No, World's Strongest was one of their best movies.
Yeah.
Great dragon, I beseech you! Could you melt the ice off my front door? Excuse me. Casting and aiming, yeah. Okay.
Please give me any maiming gear.
Have a cool pipe ride instead.
I
We're
love
gonna get
Futurama.
everything except aiming. Or everything except a maiming.
It's a lot of holes.
Yeah.
Biting back a comment there.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Gross. So, dungeon armor sets, if you collect them all, can be made into an outfit.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
yes,
really?
I need to go back and get the Vanguard one.
But
I'm so mad I missed it.
That means you also have to get all the jewelry too.
Oh,
There's
no.
not always jewelry. There's hardly ever jewelry.
Yeah, but if it exists, it's part of the outfit.
Alright.
Well, time to start grinding then.
Just run
Maybe
all
I'll
the
just
old
wait
dungeons unsynced.
Yeah, I'll just wait until Evercold, and then Meta and I can just solo a Vanguard.
Or duo it.
Or duo, that's what I meant. Yeah. Yes, the two of us will solo it together. Joint soloing.
Joint
Okay, I forgot
soloing,
about
stop
that, buddy.
bogarting the roach! That was funny, y'all shut up.
Ah, there we go.
Whoomst.
Who? We get it, you play VR.
Wow, someone give that man a hand.
Isn't
Waiting
this
on
the first
Evolve
boss
mode is
from
too tempting.
Isn't this the first boss from Rising Revengeance?
Or yeah, is this thing a Warframe? I don't know, I don't play Warframe.
It's the demon from Faith.
It's
Mortis.
That is what it is.
They give you voice lines? What the fuck?
Stop meddling in Scrap's affairs.
What is this, Nier Automata raids?
Maybe.
I've always wondered about that. After we cluster up, is it good form for me to spin the boss around while the dip stands still, or should I stand still while the dips moves?
It's good form for you to return the boss to facing north.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
Oops. Yep.
Oh, and then the come. Iggy, I'm watching your health bar vanish on each of these.
Yeah.
Watching health bars vanish is my job.
Cutting into valuable glare uptime.
Yep. There we go.
When in doubt, try to only stand in one AoE. Which doesn't always work, but hey.
I can go over my tips for this mechanic later.
Don't stand in the bad is not a tip.
I tried using your tip and it didn't work.
The secret to a long life is not to get hit.
Check it out. SLB. Yeah, it's a weird one.
12 seconds till Swiftcast is up.
They got 0.9% left. I think we're good.
It's okay. I've got the floor.
Wait a minute, but you're not Dragoon.
Oh, he's Diddle Hands. I didn't realize he had hands for a face. Not a single bit of
naming.
Or striking. You don't need to raise. You could have returned and ended up right here.
Principle.
Alrighty.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you can run it another 10 times.
You know, I was hoping to raise my eye level this time.
But I'm leaving voice chat and I'll let you enjoy.
Okay, we'll see you again for the trial.
Yeah, I'll probably use it if I just left as well. See you in a bit.
I think that's all of them.
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
It's over. I can only imagine the extent of the damage were it not for your aid. On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you for all you've done for my people, for my home.
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
Wait! If you do that, I will be trapped here.
You risked your life in vanquishing the creature. Would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate? You want to go back? To the void? Your kind have entered this realm before. Some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place?
The wind is fresh and pure, untouched by darkness. Perhaps it won't be a blessing to meet my end in such a place. But I cannot get burnt apart with the void. If only the winds would blow there, as they do here. I long to return, to see my home unsullied, as it once was.
We know that pain all too well. If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the void and devote yourself to its restoration. I have a friend, Zero, who hails from your home. She and her companions strive to bring light into the void from another world blighted with imbalance. I hear their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the void, I'm sure of it.
This form is imbued with the will of all those I have consumed. We shall return to our world and seek out this Zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
This is nice.
Bravo! I think
That's a
Zero
possibility.
will approve.
Oh,
Oh, he's got a crush.
Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Understanding begets fellowship, right? I thought I might lead by example.
Well then, shall we head back?
Euless. Reports have begun trickling in. By all accounts, the Elsevard contingent was successful in containing the threat in their front. For voicing to attack in such numbers, just as we were finding our feet, I daren't imagine the consequences had you not provided such timely aid. On behalf of my comrades, thank you. Thank you all. Something weighs heavy on Thancred's mind.
The Ilsabard contingent have contained the threat on their front. Things appear to be under control, for the time being. Though it remains unclear why the fissures opened up in the first place. According to Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern. The tendency for fissures to emerge is pronounced in regions deeply connected to the void. Places where the barrier between the two worlds is at its thinnest.
I fear there may be a place in far greater
Radzehan.
than Garlemald.
Probably. The moon.
Though it hath since been sealed,
The moon!
you will recall there is a great void gate that we ourselves had cause to open. A gate which was instrumental in our bid to reunite Vritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
I was thinking about the one on the ground.
That sank. They blew it up.
Oh gods. The moon.
With our attention fixed upon planar fissures, I failed to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are but pinpricks in the veil compared to that great lunar rift. And that rift might be yawning open as we speak. We'd better hurry.
We'll be
Let us
fine.
make for best ways burrow. I dare say the Loporrits are well aware of current events.
Remember, we built combat supporters.
We ought to have Kryl join us once she's...
And they all have the ability to be some sort of arcanist.
I shall likewise contact Y'shtola. Her knowledge of the moon's void gate is second to none.
A number of my fellow Garleans now call Mare Lamentorum home. Alphino, Alize, please see they come to no harm.
Yeah, that's just Nero and company on Mario Lamentorum.
We'll be back before you know it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, Nero's there. Everyone's gonna be fine. He's got that big fuck-off hammer.
A quick word, if you will. I'm not sure whether you'll run into Zero during the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her?
Immediate missive.
Emergency rations, in case of a protracted battle. Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void.
Give me the voice option to tease him.
She likes dumplings.
Give me the voice option to tease him.
I'm gonna eat these first.
Gotta pay the snack tax.
And we're
Oh
here.
god, shenanigan music.
We're doomed! Doomed, I say!
Given thy panicked state, I presume the Loporrits too are beset with void scent.
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all! Yes, void scent, and lots of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
I had dearly hoped to find my worries unfounded.
For some unknown reason, the void gate seems to have partially opened. Living Ray dashed off to activate the brands and halt the Fiend's invasion. But she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
I suggest we make for the brands without delay.
Reminder that Mapping Way is Grahatia's voice actor.
Grahatia's or Cryle?
Yes. No, Cryle is Living Way.
Yeah, it sounds like the same voice for the Pneumo. Flying shark, do 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 do.
Beleaguer Loporrit. Ah, fuck.
Ah, I see.
I was so frightened I dared not move an inch. Oh, you're looking for Living Way? I saw her heading southwest towards the Drowning Brand. It's several slaughter bots in tow, but I worry they won't be enough. I'm out of here.
Getting the fuck out.
Oh yeah, there it is.
What?
The hole. In the hole.
Oh. So there is. I got you, Living Way. Bop. Bop.
Decalogue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was Lubeck. No, that's the fire thing that she made. They made.
To think what would have befallen me if you hadn't intervened.
Oh yeah, Crow's voice actor's here.
Oh, I was never in any real danger, of course. I knew you would realize our plight and rush to our rescue. Aetherius is likewise plagued with void scent. If only we'd prioritized further development of the void scent slaughter bots, we could have stemmed the tide ourselves. Oh, what a tremendous demonstration that would have been. Irrefutable proof that I was mankind's staunchest ally and the greatest Loporrit to ever live. I can practically taste the praise. Fortunately, I was able to activate the brands. Should any more void scent emerge from the gate, they ought to be confined to the crater. Unless, of course, the void gate begins to expand of its own accord, or some gargantuan monstrosity tries to barge through, I don't foresee any major problems.
Living Way, why'd you say that?
There you are.
I left the data in Shale's capable hands and teleported here as soon as I heard. And ere you ask, I made
okay,
sure
good.
to
She
bring the key
teleported.
with me.
Then the real threat yet awaits us.
'Tis Golbez's domain beyond the Void Gate. I wonder how he and Zero are faring.
You want to go say hi? Let's go say hi.
We're gonna use the key or jump in the hole.
Both. Oh. Use the key to invert the power of Azim's crystal.
Yeah.
By the 12.
A friend of ours is in trouble. They need us. Good call back, Doma. Ethos. I was literally about to ask someone to give me the definition of ethos. Thank you. Guiding beliefs and ideals of a person or society. That's the sun.
Recording?
Not a recording. That was Golbez talking to Zero. Our friends need us. And we will never deny them.
If we just kind of ditch everyone else. Yep.
What are you doing here?
A visit felt long overdue.
Yeah. Hi there.
Only you could be so carefree amidst all this. May as well make yourself useful.
Meanwhile, the Scions are on the moon
gate's sheer
panicking.
size appears to have made it a tempting target.
There he is. That's the super boss from Final Fantasy V.
NOO, a dread void scent risen
Mr.
from the
Wigglywoo.
benighted depths of the ocean. They kept to the confines of their domain while Zeromus endured. No longer, it would seem. And once they had discovered a path to the Red
specifically
Moon,
FF5 Advance,
they
not
wasted
SNES or Pixel
time in
Remaster.
making the journey.
Leave the void scent nearby to us. You take care of NOO.
Good division of labor.
Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach.
Nice change.
Where's the hat? There it is!
Void scent can change their form at will. Both light and darkness are mine to wield. Besides, what better to purge darkness from the void than darkness itself?
Light.
No, because darkness will consume darkness, while light will eradicate it.
Who dares face me? A mere mortal.
Oh, hello, Xenos.
Hast thou come
No, that's not
in
Xenos,
search
please.
of power, renown? I fight to end this world without end. All who stand before me shall fall.
Yeah, I like the chiptune music.
Alright.
If was the one with XIV and Bart's, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello again.
Hello again.
Yes, Final Fantasy V had XIV, Bart's, it also had Kryl, and, was his name Galuf? Yeah, his name was Galuf.
Galuf, not Galuf, but yes. I'm just looking at this guy's spear here. It looks like the friggin' Lance of Longinus.
Nah, that's next expansion.
Oh wow, insta Q pop. That's nice.
2 tanks will do that.
2 tanks and 2 healers.
Heck yes. So, we can teleport now.
I mean, we always could teleport. This is teleporting between worlds, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody.
We could technically do that before, too. Yeah.
Like the rest of the Scions of 7th Dawn back there are like, ah, damn it, not again. Alright, where'd they go this time?
Sovereign of Naught is a good frickin' title.
I think there's a canine joke in there somewhere.
God damn it.
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark.
I will put money that is Zenos' voice actor. You listen through the distortion.
Oh, here, meteor rain. Fucking awesome. Called it.
Every single
Not grows. Hang on, not going through there. It's gonna come back out or somewhere else. Nope. Point blank AoE.
The void's power is mine to wield. Perish.
No, okay, so grows is point blank, and then another one's gonna be a donut.
Be still.
Away. Oh! Oh! I see.
Surprise!
I like that.
Oh, I'm gonna be way over here. Owie. I'm gonna take it off.
Accept your downfall.
Not
Oh, I'm
fun.
being targeted. Okay, I'm gonna be over here. Bye, everyone.
Oh, I see.
Have fun with your new pet friend.
Oh, and then it changed. Yeah, and then it changed.
You know what's really fun is when the group drags it into the middle of everyone else and everyone explodes.
Like that?
Meltdown. Don't like the sound of that.
Oh, I'm tempted by
It's gonna pull me
all
in
the time.
Sammy Chan's bad. Keeps running off the edge. I'm not raising them. Sorry.
I'll work on it.
That's valid.
You get those dips once at a time that, sorry, but they're honestly not worth raising.
Exactly. Did she just run off again?
No, they're still dead. I just raised them.
Yeah, apparently these are all lines from the boss.
The void's power ravages your corporeal form. Looming shadow! Uncast shadows. We probably gotta kill these two.
Oh, right.
I hate this
Yvonne's
face as a
line.
healer.
Sorry about that. Because everybody's all across the map.
Being unmade and sustaining damage over time. The weather is vacuity. Snoozing the ad break.
Oh, good call.
Any more? Any more? Yes. Speak in the dark. Run onto the light path.
To the light to prevail.
Guided by luminous beacon, increasing movement speed, invulnerable to unbecoming.
Just go. Just go.
We gotta beat the fuck out of this.
What is this, Undertale? No, wait, this would be Delta Root.
Light vision, gone in event. This is fun. I like this.
Yeah, it's not just a QTE, it's nice.
Now to deal with NOO.
Oh, good.
Death rendered meaningless.
Light, protect us.
I will not yield my domain.
Super butt wings.
Passage of arms plus.
What I said, super butt wings.
I think we'll get this in enhanced mode.
Oh, it's going around him.
It took me forever to figure out that the arrow can go 2 directions. I kept being like, why am I blowing up?
Oh my guest. Oh shit.
Could be worse. It could be a white hole.
Okay, so one's going against each of them. You gotta be over where the thing is, yeah.
Not grows. Dominic, cover your ears.
I'm taking that as a challenge. But now we got Zero and Golbez with us.
Yeah, I like that. Comes another Almagast. God damn it. Oh, this one's gonna chase me.
Oh god, it's not the healers.
Yeah, and then I'll go on the tanks because
this is gonna be really funny.
Oh no, the dips are being... Okay, don't stand in the center. Okay, one on him, one away.
Not Wakes.
I think not Wakes is just him moving the voids.
Oh yeah, could be.
Okay, and these be explosions at the tip.
Oh shit! I had a lag spike.
Oh shoot, Gaze of the Void. Owie. Okay, everyone check it off.
Sorry, couldn't recover from that lag spike.
You know what? I don't think he has any tank busters, so I'm gonna start using the Rampart. Especially when I stand in the wrong spot. Ow.
Meteor rain, oh god.
Gotta stay alive.
That was close, thank you.
Whoop, number takes the lead.
Oh, a little too close.
Yeah, I was a little too close to you, my bad.
No, it was my fault, I should have moved.
Keep the healer alive. We do have LV3
good.
ready. Worst comes to worst.
It was all good. I had Macrocosmos.
Hooray for macros. Okay, one on him, one away.
Never use macros in this game ever.
No, be the macro.
The void's power is mine to wield.
Actually, I use crafting macros all the time.
Oh yeah, I forgot about crafting macros.
Okay, one on him, one away.
It's nice that Zero and Golbez help provide markers.
Yeah, just follow them. everyone shake it off. Who's being hunted?
None of us are melee, right? Or our GPS?
Correct. We are the 2 tanks.
Tank and 2 healers.
Although one of the orbs did target me one time, so not really sure what the rules are.
Well, time to LB3.
Do it. Oh, someone over
That's
there.
the point, though. We can't.
None of us are dips. I mean, I could tank LB3, but I don't think that'll help. Oh, there you go. Yeah, healer LB3.
Whew. I just wanted to do it because that way I knew it would end the fight with that available for G-pose.
Nice.
Perfect. Oh yeah, everyone else was new.
Slash G-pose. Bunch of cards. I open up the gate to the 7th heaven and say, fuck you.
Alright, I'll let you enjoy the rest.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
I'm glad you came. We would have struggled to face Enuo alone. I presume you journeyed here to prevent more Voidsent from passing through the gate.
With Enuo defeated, there are none left in this realm who pose a serious threat. I dare say the problem is resolved.
Cause for alarm indeed. Tell us more. So the breach wasn't limited to the Void Gate. For better or worse, precious little has changed in the 13th since the Romus fell. Have you noticed anything unusual?
I know not the reason events have unfolded this way, but there is, perhaps, an explanation as to why the Void Gate and the fissures opened. Here, in my domain, even the slightest change is keenly felt. When the gate opened, I sensed not the workings of some external force. Rather, it felt as if the barrier between our worlds was weakening naturally, moment by moment, until the two came to meet.
And you think this weakening could be happening elsewhere?
'Tis a possibility.
What of Razatan and Garlemald? Eulus took mercy upon the interloper. Whether Voidsent or Garlean, We all share the same longing for home. Should we meet, I will gladly offer them aid. Please tell Euless as much. Wait, how exactly did you get here? No mortal could traverse the Void Gate in its current state.
I made one.
I made a people gate.
Sorry I burned a hole in your fabric of reality.
Yeah. Wait a second. This is a Rothgar. I made a cat flap.
And this path of yours is still there.
And you made a potato patch.
I cannot see it.
Nor does it reveal itself to me. Perhaps the path serves only the key bearer.
So it is not a means to travel freely back and forth. A pity. I would have liked to see my friends again.
Now seems like an opportune time to give Zero the parcels Euless prepared for her. Golbaz real fast. The key of yours intrigues me. Had my former self known of its existence, I might have sought different means to reach the source. Zero. Something for me? Paper parcel full of still warm dumplings. Still?
Really good paper.
That smell? Food, is it? I recall Euless speaking of the dumplings his mother used to make. Thank you for the parcel, and the fond memories. There's more than enough to share with Golbez. Now that he forgoes the ether of others, I'm sure he'll appreciate the sustenance. I sometimes wonder what the Void would be like if culinary traditions flourished here once more. It would suffice breaking the cycle of mutual consumption. A heartening thought, if nothing else. Might have been reheated from all the Black Mage spells going off next to you. Yeah, that's fair. Zero has something to discuss with you. Unlike our battle earlier, I haven't called upon the darkness in some time. In truth, I find light a better fit these days. Or until our battle earlier. Ever since you left, you've been roaming the void in search of individuals who would join our cause. Although we returned to the Red Moon after sensing Enua's presence, rarely do we linger in one single location. However, if the interloper you return doesn't intend to seek me out, it might be wise to return to my domain. Oh, ad break coming up, we can't stop it. Why don't you join us? With Enua defeated, the source should no longer be in any imminent danger.
Yeah, but I did tell my friends I was coming, and they're probably just shitting themselves on the moon.
Good, we'll wait for you by the crater. I mean, what are they gonna think? They're just gonna be like, oh, fuck, it happened again. Graha, did you do it this time? No. Probably them. Hey, Golbez. There's a teleporter situated between here and the center of the moon. I used it to travel the surface in days long past, though I seldom had need to once my generals were in place. Iggy Yorm herself crafted a device that I might lay low the Servant of Light. Ironic that we now use it in seeking to restore light to the world. Oh, forgive my idle reminiscences. It's time we made our descent. Travel via teleporter. Hey, Zero. Though it was not always so, many who live here have now chosen to do so because they support the cause. Indeed, if our numbers continue to grow, we may require more territory. Thankfully, we were able to harness the residual ether from Barbariccia's domain. Those reserves will enable me to expand mine as the need arises. Alright, we had best prepare for a potential guest. Join me in my abode when you're ready. What's this hungry void scent wanted? I have to say. Yeah, my Figobish, I would gladly consume his ether, if I stood the slightest chance of not being gobbled up first. Waiting void scent. I waited in eternity for Zeromus to save the world, but my faith was misplaced. In the end, it was Zero who brought us hope. She's the reason I keep coming back here day after day. Empty-eyed void scent. Leave me be. Deserter void scent. Zero is amazing. Truly Golbez is equal in every sense.
Squid-headed void scent.
Squid-headed void scent! How are you faring, mortal? I've been training to alter my form just like Zero. I'll be the very essence of beauty, just you wait and see. You know, there's a peg for every hole, my friend. Alright. Sorry, I went the wrong way for a second. Zero. I imagine you remember these transmitters we used to receive light from the first. If memory serves, they work by channeling excess ether left in the wake of the flood into the Crystal Tower. Using the tower's cross-rift dimension travel capabilities, then light is then converted onto the 13th, conveyed onto the 13th, and into these devices. I have in mind to use them now, but they'll need to be set in an elevated location. Your assistance is greatly appreciated.
I'm a Lalafell. This is a bad decision.
No, all she needs is an extra 3 feet, and she's going to lift you up. You get uppies and then place it up high. Just like how we do in real life. Destination. I nearly tried to use the ether well array on it.
Yeah, I just did.
Upon activation, these transmitters will shine with light from beyond. Sent courtesy of our ever-watchful
Every single cutscene is at voice acting.
Almost.
They will serve as beacons in the dark for those that would seek me out.
How the fuck did you beat me here?
I did not expect to see you here.
I am Zero, and this is my domain. 'Tis a safe haven for those who abhor conflict. Among those gathered here, many aspire to restore this world to how it once was.
Such a thing is possible.
Indeed. Though how long the endeavor will take, I cannot say. But for those of us abandoned by death itself, what do we have but time to try, and try again?
Very well. This light is ample proof your comrades spoke true. However long it takes to restore our world, you shall have my aid.
And you shall have mine.
As the immortal Jerome Curly Howard once said, if at first you don't succeed, keep sucking until you do succeed. It would seem Ulysses' intervention has helped forge a new bond. Thank you for bringing word to me. I gather you'll head home sooner rather than later? Yes.
Yes.
Then let us return to the Red Moon. I'm sure you won't begrudge me a proper farewell.
Would you deliver a message to Ulysses for me? Tell him that we're making progress towards rebuilding our home. And I hope that he is too.
Enuo's Memoria will be safe here. The crystal containing Zeromus has been passed on to our allies in the First. If Enuo's Memoria might serve them in restoring their world, we shall likewise consider its transfer.
How much simpler it would be to aid one another in our respective fights, were it not for these boundaries between us. Safe travels, my friend. We take comfort in the knowledge that you're out there fighting too, wherever you may be.
So they just watched me walk into nothing.
Yeah, unless the portal is visible when it opens.
No luck, I'm afraid. It appears he's not in Mare Lamentorum.
Wait. Is that...
Yo.
Wave.
And then Alize drop kicks me into
God,
the
you had
hole.
us worried. You suddenly disappeared. We didn't know what to think.
I made the key work. The earth says hi. That's all I got.
Shortly after you vanished,
Such
the Void Sent
moonberry
incursion abruptly ended. We surmised you had a hand in that, but never did it cross our minds that you were fighting alongside Zero and Golbez.
This golden path you said you traversed wasn't visible to us either. Nor did we hear a voice. Ethos. Might this be the key's true name?
I'm gonna find
While
another
many
one.
mysteries
Mythos,
remain,
Logos.
for now, I am glad to learn the state of affairs in the 13th. Golbez's suspicion that the barrier twixt worlds has begun to weaken. 'Twould certainly explain the surge in fissures manifesting in the source.
Yet what could be behind such a phenomenon?
What about Bathos? Bathos?
Oh, good, you're here.
And who might you be? Not a void scent, I'd wager.
Greetings. I am Helmarut of the Asians. We are your sworn foes, I know. But on this occasion, will you not put away your arms? I wish only to talk.
All right, she's the plant queen.
It's fine. It's not like they're gonna resurrect Zodiark.
Yeah, they kind of can't.
Thank you for affording me a chance.
It's
Bereft of
Garuda's
the
voice actor
unsundered,
from 16.
we were under the impression you and yours no longer had cause to continue your
I
activities.
think that means she's Scottish.
That you should reveal yourself at this juncture. I assume you are the one who bestowed Calyx with the knowledge of summoning and the reflections.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh yeah, here's Calyx, by the way.
Was it necessary to reveal my present form as well?
Yes.
Calyx. So he succeeded in transferring his memories after all.
Be at ease. Even were I to occupy a combat-oriented vessel, I would not have the ability to defeat you. You destroyed my plan, my life's work. I have naught to replace it, nor will I ever regain what I once had.
Don't care, really.
If you wish to speak, Helmarut, will you not tell us what it is that you hope to accomplish?
As you know, our star Aetheris was sundered into 4 and 10 shards in the time of the Ancients. As the will of the star, Hydaelyn perpetuated this unnatural division for millennia. And in the wake of her passing, nature has begun to reassert itself. As a wound knits itself together, the star seeks to become whole once more. Yes, it seeks to rejoin with all of its shards. Unlike the one we Asians attempted to orchestrate, however, the star's rejoining will afford mankind no special treatment.
All life and matter will be condensed into a single whole and remade for a new beginning. A complete rebirth.
That's not good.
Aetheris will return to the way it once was. Hundreds of millions of years past. To a quiet and peaceful time. Long before the light of mankind was kindled.
Supposing for a moment we believe you, how can you possibly know all this?
It is an inevitability that I have foreseen since time immemorial. A future that awaits should creation be freed from the influence of Hydaelyn and Zodiark. The star is tolerant to life. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered. Yet by the same token, it is indifferent to life's survival. No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning. The earth shakes, and mountains spew fire. Floods wash away the fruits of labor, and icy winds freeze and starve. Countless perish as nature runs its course. So many seeds of life have already been lost. Yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice, when all creation is reunited. When that day comes, every last trace of mankind shall be erased.
Yeah, that's a good existential threat.
I cherish man's journey. Despite losing his innocence and being made to live with suffering, he has forged ever onward. Strong, even as he is weak, his is a proud tale in the history of the star. It would be a shame for that tale to end. For all to wither and die, when some might yet survive. Would you not agree?
If a natural rejoining doth lead unto the solstice,
I'm willing to believe
then thine intent is to preemptively rejoin the worlds.
Or kick them further apart.
Correct. It was for this very purpose that Halmarut recruited suitable collaborators from the Reflections. Individuals like me, who would willingly doom another world in order to fulfill their aspirations. The Winterers, we are called. And if you and yours seek to protect all life, then sooner or later you shall have to contend with us.
Even if everything you claim is true, what you've done, Calyx, it's unforgivable!
I do not ask that you be pragmatic, nor do I seek your approval. Given your familiarity with other reflections, 'tis only natural that you are averse to our methods. But there is one irrefutable fact that you must understand. Should we take no action at all, the solstice will come, and no one will be left alive. No one. Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit.
Oh no.
Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Well, she just makes illusions, doesn't she?
Unless she actually ripped that from the edge of creation and... Yeah, okay.
I think the thing, Medizine, is that the Winterers are just kind of cribbing off of the original plan of the Ascians. But the thing is they're just kind of going after that angle instead of a non-stupid angle, such as keep them apart instead.
All right,
Uriange.
we're at Living Way's computer, so she'll put together a nice PowerPoint again.
Let's see, Shola. Though I'm tempted to dismiss the brand for joining as an utterly absurd solution, her words are not to be taken lightly. Tancred. Trust the Ascians to be plotting something utterly reprehensible. The Ascians once labored to resurrect Zodiark and bring back those who rendered up their lives to summon him. For the sake of those who now live, we fought tirelessly to oppose him. If Halmarut doth truly seek a rejoining to avert the solstice, to ensure some survival, otherwise all would perish, then her interests are not so disparate. Alfino. Nothing. Alize. Halmarut can't be speaking the truth, can she? Prial. You'll have to forgive me. I'm still coming to terms with it all. To think that individuals of Calix's ilk, or worse, exist on other shards.
Living Way.
Living Way. There you are. One moment you were standing before me, and the next you had vanished into thin air. Thanks to you all, the void scent has been eradicated, and the gate lies sealed once more. There's been nary a peep from the crater. I can't help but notice none of you seem to share my enthusiasm. Is something wrong? The star seeks to become whole? But that's preposterous. As far as I'm aware, Hydaelyn made no mention of a natural rejoining. I ought to consult the records to be certain. But not before thanking you for dispatching the void scent so handily. You, very well and truly saved the day. Alphino. He continues to grapple with Halmarut's disclosure. The implications of the solstice and the Winterers' schemes, as well as our approach moving forward, must take time to consider. To that end, I believe we should gather and speak in person. And by we, I mean all of our fellow Scions. For a change of pace, why don't we convene at the Rising Stones? I'm sure Tataru and the others would be happy to meet us there. Fine idea. In many ways, our return is long overdue. No doubt we could all use some respite after Garlemald, but I trust there are no objections? To settle then, to the Rising Stones. Okay, so solstice and the Winterers. Obviously that would be the winter solstice and the longest night. There's also the longest day in the summer, you goddamn idiots.
Meanwhile, I was just told that Prey returned to the Waking Sands, and I'm slightly mad.
No, you were told to return to the Rising Stones. Slightly different. More Dona. Revenant stall. You want to know something else? In between the solstices, There's a frickin' equinox. How about we aim for an equinox?
Look, it's not literal. This is the verbiage they're using because wordplay.
I know, but I'm also saying, like, how about y'all Ascian-related people just shut up?
Trial. There was much more to take care of in Garlemald, even after tending to the wounded. Graha. Feels like a lifetime ago I first set foot within these walls. Given all we've experienced, given we've all experienced a lifetime's worth of triumph tribulations in the interim, perhaps that's only natural. Stolen. To the pity my stay in Troll came to such an abrupt end. Thancred. Feels good to put my feet up in familiar stamping grounds. Ryanje. In spite of time's vicissitude, some things endure. Yeah, Alive. At times like this, the company of friends is all the more precious. And
everything has changed since we last gathered here. No doubt Tataru is chiefly responsible for the prevailing state of tidiness. Speaking of whom, she and a great many of her comrades are en route. Let's wait for them a while longer. Hoary Boulder! Specifically, Shane, they all have verbing ways names. And pudding way.
Long it hath been.
Anything that ends in ing way is a Loporrit name.
Though our order's dissolution was indeed in name only, thereafter we did largely operate independent of one another. All of which is to say, full glad am I to stand in such esteemed company once more.
Yeah, Hoary Boulder.
Mean again. Huh.
We're reporting for duty, as bid.
Flahaman's here.
This is everyone that we could round up on short notice. The others are still en route. Estinian alone we weren't able to make contact with, but we're working on it.
No doubt his link pearl is buried at the bottom of his bag.
Knowing him, he'll turn up when we least expect it.
Now, as much as I'd like to savour our reunion, Tataru tells us there have been developments. Will you apprise us of the details?
Ori, you have way cooler gear than you should.
It's been a while.
You're joining the party, aren't you?
He's a voice scion, so probably, yeah.
It's either that, or we throw a blue barrel at him and break his legs.
The Winterers and the Solstice.
The veracity of Halmarut's claims remains unclear. Yet it cannot be denied that, in his bid to convert the living into endless, Calix was privy to knowledge of the reflections and more.
And the Winterers are formed of others, like him.
In light of the recent Void Sense incursions, I believe it would be wise to treat the Solstice as a genuine threat. The problem is how to deal with it.
Alfino sounds like you, Jay. Just a little nasally.
Both the Source and the Reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could. But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation... Then what can we possibly do?
Oh, I know exactly what's happening, Dominic. I'll tell you after this.
I wonder, was Hydaelyn aware of the solstice?
Given that we had no knowledge of it when you journeyed to Elpis, you couldn't have warned Venar. So it is entirely possible she was unaware. But in the course of sustaining the Sundered Star, she may have glimpsed this eventuality.
I think she knew.
And chose to trust in us? I believe it.
So she believed that we could overcome this trial as well. Or rather, that the choice was ours to make.
Whichever it may be, it is we who must find the answer. We who live in the here and now.
Perhaps we could take a recess? Oh, I dare say everyone could use a rest.
Indeed. We have ample food for thought, and it would be good to catch each other up.
Ere I forget, Heron, I believe you should keep the key, Ethos, in your possession. After all, it seems that is one mystery I am not destined to unravel.
Or it was Boulder.
No, first I'm gonna say my my thing. Sorry, it's just so the reason why Halmarut talked to us, Domadet, is the Winterers are a contingency plan, right? The main plan was get everyone together. But since time immemorial, she said that she's foreseen this possibility after the end of the Age of Gods. So what she's doing now is another contingency plan of these people, the Scions, are going to go at this at a different tact while I keep doing the Winterer thing. And that way I have doubled the potential of something happening correctly and some of humanity surviving. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah. You have to remember that their goal isn't to destroy the planet.
Their goal is to, in fact, was to return everyone who had died and come back, bring them back to life. That is no longer possible, so what's the next best thing? Unless you're someone who wants to destroy everything, like Fandaniel was, it's save what is there now, at least the planet itself. Okay, Hoary Boulder. Colton and I remained in Corvos to monitor the situation among the Garleans and the Corvosi. Though seldom smooth sailing, in time the region settled and we were able to return. I understand the Garlean community has made strides in improving relations with other peoples. Hearing that, I feel a renewed zeal for resolving issues in Corvos. Perhaps you'd like to hear more about the Garlean's accomplishments for me and the twins. It might stoke that fire even hotter. Alpha now? 'Twas by no means an easy decision, but as the solstice is now our paramount concern, Alize and I have opted to formally withdraw from our efforts in Garlemald. After all, anything we do to protect our world will also serve to keep the Garleans safe. Ulyss and his comrades are already working towards a better future of their own accord. Honestly, I'm more worried about us. It's so difficult to see the path ahead, but hopefully we can get through this and return to Garlemald with our heads held high one day. Iggy can be a smart shark sometimes when I have the single brain cell. Indeed. In the meantime, let's prepare a letter for Euless and the community. We mustn't let despair stay our hands. Thancred. After Urianger and I went off on our own, we decided to spend some time exploring Chaktaral. We never had the chance to visit during the Rite of Succession, you see. We journeyed east through Losaneta before heading up the coast to the frigid northern reaches where they revere a storied beast of the sea. The excursion only served to reinforce just how diverse Tural really is. We also met with the Wallaki. Although we had no time to study their arts at length, we were privy to several intriguing demonstrations. Would that we could have indulged our curiosity further and traveled to yet even more distant lands, but for better or worse, pragmatism tempered our wanderlust. Suffice it to say, we have plenty of time to see of the continent. I should very much like to return, given the chance. Ishtola. Judging by your guise, Clements, your studies must have been productive. Indeed, I have more or less mastered the fundamental principles of Charlene astrology. At one point, I considered exploring other healing arts, but decided to persevere with more focused training to better leverage my skills on the battlefield. I don't think I'd be much use on the battlefield these days. I can scarcely hold my bow steady, let alone hit a target, so sorely bereft of brotherly ministrations as I am. I knew you still required constant supervision. These two haven't changed in the slightest. It makes me wonder how our colleagues that couldn't join us today are faring. Ochre Boulder! Aenor and I were training in Gridania when the Void Center attacked the 12s would. Thankfully, we were able to fend them off with the help of the Twin Adders. When I heard of the invasion already spread across the star, I realized the gravity situation and ordered a confidential report sent to other Scions. That's why Tataru was so quickly appraved. Thanks to you, we were able to make haste for Garlemald. While circumstance and duty may keep us apart, we remain bound by common purpose. Indeed. May that purpose continue to guide us now that we stand together once again. Don't remember what your deal was, Clements.
Me either. It's been a minute. Didn't, what's her name walk in with the group? Because I don't fucking see it.
Yeah, where's Flahaman? Like, you'd expect her to be behind the bar. Tataru. Seems everyone has much more to discuss with one another. Anyway, you're overdue for a proper break. Peace and quiet will help you think. Feel free to make yourselves comfortable in Dawn's respite. Respite or respite?
Yes.
The moon.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit.
See, there it is.
Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
You could be a selfish prick like Xenos, or get out of the way.
Or do whatever you want to do.
I detest evenings such as this. Too bright, too stimulating. The mind distracted by the inconsequential.
Who the fuck? Oh.
You needn't be so wary. I merely come to offer information before my departure. Halmarut and I will soon cross the rift to observe the enactment of another Winter's plan. Our destination is the fourth.
Why tell us that?
A world locked in ice, whose lands are blanketed in thick clouds. In order to survive, man has fled to the skies, using great magics to establish new civilizations.
Why tell me where you're going?
That sounds exciting!
I have my own designs I would see realized. Nothing more.
It was not my intent to decide, he says
Believe
before
me
that.
or don't, as you like. For all I know, you lack the means to follow us anyway. What Talmud
Now, here's the
said
problem.
to you
I know you're baiting me, and I don't care.
She suggested that dealing with the reflections might satisfy your ambition. But is that truly so? You have seen battles beyond counting, have defeated even the fear of death. Is there some conclusion that you seek, no matter the cost?
The never-ending story
I
is
will
what.
share with you a truth. We Winterers each have an ambition that we wish to fulfill. To that end, we may share information with one another, but we do not necessarily share the same beliefs. Just as you and yours decried my actions, I find those of my fellows objectionable. Be that as it may, it is the culmination of our lives' works that we would bring to the world. Fruits born of undying devotion, daring aspiration, and unwavering ideals. No matter how we are reviled, no matter what we must steal, our actions will be vindicated by those who abide in the future we create. In your benevolence, you may seek to save everything and everyone. But once all is consequently consigned to oblivion, your noble deeds will amount to nothing more than folly. For no living soul shall remain to judge them.
Yeah, ends justify the means.
Helmedet, did you skip Heaven's Ward?
That was fighting the dragons, so he doesn't. That's like he's not super into that.
It was
as much as the
them.
loving the dragons.
Yeah, that's the other half of the expansion.
We had one dragon expansion, yes, but how about second dragon expansion? If Shattered Stars are doomed to mend, how turns the key to Winter's End? Clockwise.
More often than not.
Excellent.
Oh,
it's true. We still haven't gone. We still haven't gone to Maricidia, so I guess that's the dragon expansion.
Yeah, probably. Hey, that's that. We did what we set out to do tonight. So,
that's that. I'm excited for Evercold.
Yeah, we will do the
24-man raid.
The 24-man raid probably Saturday, Sunday. I forgot what day I said.
One of the days on the weekend.
And we're gonna try to start doing a weekly Final Fantasy 14 day to do random stuff. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Special thanks to everyone who subscribed and resubscribed. Sometimes that works here. Sometimes it don't. We're working on fixing all of this. Sunday is Relga, probably. Yeah, say hi to the girl stream team. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye for now.